Hello and welcome to the Randolph Sports Network Kickoff Show. I'm your host, Ian Pietrucha.
And I'm your co-host, Jake Rubin.
There has been overcast all week, so I'm ready for some fall Friday night lights. And we have a good one on deck between the 1-2 Randolph Rams traveling to the 3-1 Westmore Central Wolfpack. Randolph facing two of the top teams in the state, Mount Olive and Morris Knolls previously, which makes them look bad. But I mean, this is a really strong team realistically. They need to get this crucial win to start the lighter half of the season.
Yeah, I agree. And this game could be a turning point in the season for Randolph if they can find a way to get their second victory of the year.
Yeah, let's jump right into it. What really sticks out to you from both sides of these teams, like their strengths and like what will they do?
I would say Randolph's main strengths, obviously quarterback Jackson Magley. He's a stud. He's been playing very well to start the season. And I would also say Joey Summer, wide receiver. He's done a great job just getting a bunch of receptions, a lot of yards this year, 13.8 yards per catch. What about you?
Yeah, I really do like that air attack offense in the spread. They can really sling the ball. Like you said, that star wide receiver QB connection between Jackson Magley and Joey Summer. Jackson having 63 completion percentage with 4 touchdowns, and Joey Summer leading the team in all reception categories with 18 receptions for 249 yards, 3 touchdowns, and I think that will be a big factor in this. So, what about that Westmore side?
I would say, obviously, the glaring thing, West Morris, over 1,000 rushing yards. Their run game is extremely strong. They rely on it a lot. And this may be a struggle for Randolph, but if the defensive line can do their job, I think they could really have a chance in this one.
Yeah, we've definitely seen that in the past and already all year so far in Morris Knolls and Mount Olive. They have a great rushing attack, and this is just one of those other teams. And this, on top of that, they have a lot of injuries. So let's get to those injuries.
Yeah, I would say the most notable injuries of late have been Justin Novak, who injured his UCL, and we're still getting the MRI results back on that one. And I would also say Ben Quinn on the defensive line that we just mentioned. He tore his labrum. He's out for the rest of the season, unfortunately. And then there's also Joey Basatina, who's been hurt for the entire season.
Yeah, and Justin and Joey are linebackers, so that's going to hurt that run game. So players are going to have to step up big in this one. So with that being said, what do you think they really need to work on?
I think Randolph really needs to develop a run game with Gideon Ocheng. I think that not developing the run game the past few games have made them very one-dimensional. So I think that developing this run game and the O-line being extremely strong and opening up the running lanes for Gideon and others will really help them succeed.
Yeah, they haven't really seen that many bright spots in the run game, and defenses have been able to adapt to that in the second half and put more people back in coverage to stop that pass attack. And I feel like they just really need to step up in that first level. The LBs have to do their best with all these injuries, and players like John Andrade are going to have to come up big. Who do you see as your X-factor player or players that you think will impact the game the most?
Okay, so I actually chose a group of players, and I'm going to say the entire Rams O-line. I think that if the Rams offensive line can really hold up and stay strong throughout the game, the entire offense will succeed, a.k.a. Magley, Ocheng, Joey Summer, Mason Wilson, etc.
All right, I do have 2 players, and they're both on the defensive side. You have Dean Mangio-Cavallo, who is a Georgetown commit and defensive tackle. And like we said before, that run stop has to step up, and he is the key to that. He's a big, burly man who has to fill those holes. And West Morris runs up the gut very consistently. I mean, we saw Morris Knolls. They were more of an outside run team, and same thing with Mount Olive. But now they have the run up the gut, and Dean has to be there. And then to stop those runs getting to the second level. And at that second level is Mason Wilson, who is fast. He runs a 4.40 and has great pursuit. He leads the team in tackles, and he's the reason they have stopped some of those tackles from getting all the way to the end zone and stopping those scores. So, with that being said, what is your score prediction?
Okay, so I have a score prediction, and I have my other prediction on top of the score prediction. So my score prediction, I think the Rams will take this one 24-14, solid game. And I also think that Gideon Ocheng is going to go for his first 2-touchdown game of the season. What about you, Ian?
I see Randolph winning this as well. 21-7. I believe they will find success in the run-stop game and run-in game. I really believe in Gideon. And also they have their running back 2 back that we didn't mention yet, Jaden Aguilar, who is very sneaky. And with them 2 in the backfield, I feel like they can make a lot of problems for that West Morris line. They have good time in the pocket with this O-line depth and Cole Kabatic back. They have a lot to prove and a little to lose. I mean, they are 1-2, and they just have all the momentum going after this next game. and they will make those solid halftime adjustments to improve that offense with that run development. And I just feel like West Morris won't be able to keep up. Get your popcorn ready, as it's going to be another great game between these two longtime rivals.
Will the Rams get back into the win column, or will the Wolfpack extend their record to 4-1 on the year?
I'm Eamon Triga.
And I'm Jake Rubin.
Signing off.